What's going on? AJ Let's Talk Sports, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, and check out the YouTube with the same name, AJ Let's Talk Sports. Here we go. Top headlines in your sports world today. Philadelphia 76ers list Matisse Thybulle ineligible to play Thursday against Toronto. Signed Thybulle could also be unable to play in the 3 road games, a potential playoff series between the 2 franchises. Ineligible to play. I don't know why. Who knows? Next. The LA Dodgers coming out of LA, moving East Coast to West Coast. 5-1 World Series favorite, while New York Mets are 14-1 driving wagering. That's pretty crazy. Oddsmakers LA Dodgers are in a class by themselves, entering the Major League Baseball season. Dodgers a 5-1 favorite according to Caesars Sports Books, are clear-cut favorites in the World Series so far this year. Toronto Blue Jays are a 9-1 favorite. So it's Dodgers, Blue Jays, Astros, White Sox, and Braves. Atlanta's up there, and that's who the Cincinnati Nasty Natty Reds are playing. Minnesota Twins to acquire Chris Paddock and deal with the San Diego Padres. Minnesota Twins have agreed to acquire right-handers Chris Paddock, Emilio Pagan in a trade to the San Diego Padres. The Twins are sending left-hander Taylor Rogers and outfielder Brent Rooker to the Padres, according to sources. And there's your top headlines in your sports world today on your Thursday, Throwback Thursday special. You know I'm about to cross you over, right? You know this is going to be easy pickings for me. You know I'm just going to J this in your face. Oh, watch out. Step back. Popped it. Oh, Jay in your face. Come on, Jethro. You got to do better than that.
Oh, AJ, you're one of the best players I ever seen in my life. I wish I can play some defense. But at least I can listen to all my sports needs at AJ Let's Talk Sports. Go listen to them. AJ Let's Talk Sports. Basketball. March Madness time.
You force on top of me. Only I can set me free. I wanna be the best that I can be. You gotta go.
All right, what's going on, everybody? We have a lot to get to. I'm going to change up the Thursday podcast. If I decide to do the Thursday podcast, I'm sorry, the scheduling is a little off. I'm doing a lot is going on in the past couple weeks. So college and everything else that's been going on. So I just wanted to get into all this. So I'm going to do the Dayton Dragons. I'm going to do all local sporting events on Thursday. Friday is going to be kind of continuing the trend, PGA and UFC. Masters are this weekend starting today. And Tiger Woods is back, folks. You should seen the gallery on the practice round yesterday. Now, teeing off today. Nice little Freddie Couples thing on my ESPN Yahoo Sports betting. Got that as a parlay. If he birdies the 4 and 5 holes, I don't know, but I put it on there. Hopefully that's one of them. But anyways, so we have the Dayton Dragons, and we're going to do the Cincinnati Reds. Baseball season is upon us. Opening day for the Nasty Natty is tonight at 7 o'clock, and they play the Atlanta Braves, and more to come on that. All right, here we go. Dayton Dragons. Now, they're pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. I went there. I had got free passes when I was there. Not for the season, but I got free tickets when I worked in electrical, not a union, but when I worked electrical job a couple years back, I was able to take my daughter and all that and to the Dayton Dragons game. Dayton Dragons officially open their 2022 season on April 8th when they host the Fort Wayne Tin Caps at 7 o'clock at Day Air Ballpark. There's really nice apartments on the back side, I think the right field, and they're like $1,800, I think, a month to get those, but it's like a loft, and you can overlook the game, which would be freaking sweet if you can get that and get that much money. But anyways, check this out. I wanted to bring this up. The team has continued to be on a streak with a sellout crowd of 1,385 consecutive regular season games at Day Air Ballpark. That's crazy. If you're trying to get tickets, trying to get season tickets, they're probably sold out anyways. That's every game in their 21-year history. Since they started the Dayton Dragons have been full capacity for 21 seasons. That's crazy. Class A baseball in attendance for each of their 21 seasons of operation. That's the top in the sports history. That's awesome. So we're going to take a look at the mascot. Heater and Jim returns for every game during the 2022 season. Opening night, the Dragons open up night game on April 8th will feature great entertainment for the fans. The national anthem will be performed by Emmanuel Christian Select Choir, winner of the Dayton Daily News National Anthem Contest. Fireworks shows, some special events, special national entertainment acts coming 2022 include Superstars, Bird Zerk, and 2 appearances by Team Zoom K9 Entertainment. Bird Zerk is well known for skits that revolve around pranks and players. So they're going to be pranks on players. Wendy's Friends and Family Days and Nights. Kids Run the Bases, presented by Grater Ice Cream. Graders after every day Dragons game, after every one of them, following every Dragons Day game. That's the day game. In 2022, all Sunday home game and first 2 Saturday home games. Kids can enter the playing field and run the bases. That's going to be cool. High school baseball presented by Bob Ross Auto Group. Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. Anthem, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Hometown Heroes program, Community All-Stars program, Care Source, Dragons 5K. On Saturday, July 16th, the Dragons will host their annual 5K run. Pre-registration will get underway on April 11th. So, Great American Beer Tasting, that'd be cool. Got to go to that. That's going to be August 20th, with over 100 different beers, ciders, seltzers are available for sampling. That's going to be cool. Donato's Pizza, Family Night Movies. Movie night, this family movie night, and Friday, July 15th, 6 to 10 p.m. More to come on that. Dragons on the field, all kinds of stuff. Dragons telecast on Dayton CW, WBDT for the CW, and Dragons on the radio, Fox Sports 980, WONE. That's going to be awesome. So all that is coming with the Dayton Dragons. And here's your prospect to look at. I looked at kind of the roster and all that. I got to really get acclimated with these baseball programs because unfortunately, I haven't been really caught up to date on these on the baseball. So I'm trying to get you guys more in-depth look for the Dayton Dragons, especially the Dayton Dragons, because I just went on YouTube and that stuff wasn't been 6 months ago. People's got to get posting on the Dayton Dragons, but your boy's going to do it for you. And I'm going to be posting this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. I'm going to be throwing it down on YouTube as well. So you're going to have to like, subscribe, share everything. Check out my sponsorships on my link tree. It's going to be freaking sweet. So Ellie De La Cruz headlines the Dayton Dragons 2022 roster here. We're going to talk about him here in a second. But Andrew Abbott, for the pitcher, number 20. Remember him. He's a prospect. There's no breakdown of the starters and relievers and release. With that said, these guys were starters last year. Andrew Abbott, Joe Boyle, Thomas Farr, Mariner, Proctor, Phillips, and then the catcher, Matt Nelson, number 16. He's a prospect. Both catchers are returning to Dayton this year. Neither guy played in 10 games the Dragons last year, though. For Nelson, he'll hope it goes better this time around. As he had his season cut short after he took a pitcher while catching off the wrist. Woolworth hopes he can repeat his short stint in Dayton where he hit 257, 333, and 514 with extra 5 stolen bases. And then the infielders. This is Ellie De La Cruz, number 4 prospect. The infield is going to be quite athletic. Ellie De La Cruz is one of the hottest names in all minor league baseball right now after bursting onto the scene last summer and going from an unknown prospect and a top 100 prospect. Jose Torre was a 3rd-round pick last summer and was considered to be one of the best defensive shortstops in the draft. So take a look at Ellie De La Cruz and Jose Torres on your infields because they're big-time prospects. And then take a look at the outfield. Racy Hines, number 9. And Alan Cerda. Reese Hines will be making his outfield debut with the Dragons this week, so I'm going to have to really get acclimated to him. Make sure you focus on him. This is Division A basketball. And this is out for the Cincinnati Reds organization, by the way. So Reese Hines will be making his debut. He made the transition from third base to the outfield this spring, and things went well enough for the organization for him, and he stuck with them. Hines has struggled to remain healthy, though. But last year when he was on the field, he crushed the ball, slugging at .542, 29 extra base hits, and 54 games played. Now he'll be joined with the 25 Reds prospect Alan Cerda. He's returning to Dayton after spending the final month of 2022 while they're hitting .273, .356, and .520. Quinn Cotton and Jack Rogers are also returning to Dayton. So there is some prospects to look for, and I'm very excited for this Dayton Dragons matchup, and I'm probably going to be going to some games. And here I got a lot of little things up here that I want to talk about. The opening night like I said, it's against the Fort Wayne Tin Caps. National anthem, we already talked about that. Sunday games at 1. All Dragons Sunday games will start at 1:05, 1 hour earlier they've started in the recent years. Noah Toon. The Dragons will be introducing Noah Toon Sunday, April 10th, and he is the new organist. So that's going to be cool. Some things to look forward to at Dayton Dragons, Day Air Ballpark, the Coney Corner. Everybody knows, people have been recognizing nationally now because a Nasty Natty was in the Super Bowl. What are we known for? Our Skyline Chili, bro. New food cart on the concourse level will include footlongs, conies, regular style, hot dog, Cincinnati style, homemade chili. Oh, yeah. Fans can also enjoy a different type of sausage featuring each homestand. That's going to be awesome. Maple, brown, sugar sausage, pizza, supreme, brats. Oh, you got to get the brats, boys. Yeah, baby. Pepsi Grab and Go with self-serve Cutwater cocktails. Grab and Go. Pro Sports Catering is introducing a self-service area where fans can select, scan, and pay for their concessions. That's pretty sweet. Pitch clock. New league rules in 2022. The Midwest League has adopted a pitch clock to encourage a quicker pace of game. University of Dayton games at Day Air Ballpark, so UD is going to be playing there as well. That's going to be cool. Check out Ticketmaster on that. Go to Ticketmaster.com. Culture Works Spotlight Weekend. The event is scheduled for Thursday, May 19th through Sunday, May 22nd. Heater and Jim, we talked about them, are the honorary chairs of the fundraising campaign. So they are the mascots for the Dayton Dragons. And then themed jerseys on Marvel's Defenders of the Diamond Knight. Looking forward to that. Put that down on the calendar Saturday, July 9th. Marvel's Defenders of the One on the Diamond. Come dressed in your favorite superhero gear. The team will wear specially designed Marvel Captain America jerseys. That's freaking awesome. Dayton Daily News Community Gems. There's all kinds of stuff going on. It's awesome for the kids, awesome for the family. I think they have like a kids play area as well, and then they have fireworks at night too. That's starting in 2022. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Cincinnati Reds organization. And a fun thing that I already know, I didn't have to look it up, but Joe Burrow, the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, or Cincinnati Bengals, are going to be he's going to be throwing the first pitch, and Tyler Mahle is going to get the start and opening day. That is actually tonight, Thursday at April 7th. It's going to be 8 o'clock tonight at Great American Ballpark if you can get there. It's going to be live streamed off of Fubo TV and an ESPN2 if you guys want to watch that. So the odds, Atlanta's favored by 210. Cincinnati's at plus 180. Over under and 8.5 runs, according to Caesars Sportsbook if you guys want to put some betting lines on that. So where you can watch the game, MLB.TV if you want to watch it there. Braves Radio. You can listen to the Reds radio network as well, WLW. Let's see, what is that? I think it's 700 WLW, I believe. Now, here's your lineup. Jonathan India's National League Rookie of the Year campaign took off in 2021. He was shifted to the leadoff spot back in June 5th. Now, Tommy Pham inked a one-year deal to join a crowded Reds outfield mix, so Votto dialed back the clock to his MVP candidate form. So looking forward to that. Nick Senzel had his third big league season torpedoed by injuries, but the center field gig is his. Now we're taking a look at 1 through 10. 1 through 10 for your lineup. Jonathan India leads off. Tyler Naquin is a designated hitter. Tommy Pham, the left fielder. Joey Votto bats the power spot at number 4, and he's the first baseman. Been there the longest, tenor there at Cincinnati. Tyler Stevenson. Love Joey Votto. I gotta get a jersey of him and get it signed when I go there. Just in case, Joey, if you're listening, you gotta sign my jersey. Anyways, Mike Moustakas, the third baseman, he's there at number 6. Kyle Farmer, the shortstop, is 7. Nick Senzel, the center fielder, at 8. Jake Fraley, right fielder, at 9. And Tyler Mahle, the right-handed pitcher starting, he's at number 10. All right, so there's the Braves. Might as well take a look at them right now. Eddie Rosario, right field, leading off. Ozzie Albies, Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Marcel Ozuna, Adam Duvall, Alex Dickerson, Dansby Swanson, Travis DeArnold, Arnaud, and Max Fried, the left-handed pitcher there. Who are the starting pitchers for the Reds? Maul has ascended to the role of the team's opening day starter after posting a 13-6 record and a 3.75 ERA, which isn't too bad. His 210 strikeouts ranked 9th in the National League, though, which was really, really good. So, how might the bullpens line up after the starter position? Cincinnati Reds relief corps does not figure to operate under traditional designated roles. Bell has long been a proponent of utilizing his bullpen really well, so hopefully we get that done. There's a lot of stuff going on with the Braves organization here, but I don't really care. Injuries to note for the Cincinnati Reds. Castillo, Cincinnati's opening day starter last season, will open the year on the injured reserve list due to a sore right shoulder. Sims, a Snellville, Georgia native, will be unavailable as well after back spasms stunned his spring ramp up. So there's your key injuries, Castillo and Sims. Who is hot? All right, looking into the 2022 season, who is hot for the Cincinnati Reds? 7 of the 11 hits that Joey Votto collected during spring training went for extra bases, an indication that his offense is ready to go. Catcher Aramis Garcia mashed his way onto the roster too with 5 homers and a 1.288 on base percentage, while Stevenson is a 1.016. And Senzel is 1.0094. There's a lot of OPS. It's over OPS. I don't know. I said on base percentage, but that's not what it. Have impressed their own right. If a testimony have Cincinnati swung the bats during the Cactus League play. So and they won their last one. So hopefully everything looks good towards some dubs. Anything else the fans might want to know? When the Braves and Reds last faced off an opening day in 2001, I think I was a sophomore in high school back then. John Burkett was Atlanta's starting pitcher. Burkett was given the assignment because Greg Maddux needed a couple extra days to recover. And Maddux, Smoltz, and Tom Glavine, these are like Hall of Fame pitchers of all time, made each of the Atlanta's other opening day starts from 1990 to 2003. Hank Aaron homered in 2 of the 5 opening days games played against the Reds. His first inning homer against Jack Billingham on April 4th, 1974 was a 714th of his career, tying Babe Ruth's record. And that's against the Reds. We don't want to hear about that. When the Reds last opened on the road in 1990, they ended up winning the World Series. So there is your stat of the day. Let me repeat that real quick if you guys are listening still. When the Reds last opened on the road in 1990, they ended up winning the World Series. So that's pretty sick. And taking you into our last segment of the day. On this day in sports history, taking you back, April 7th, 1896. Australian athlete Edwin Flack wins gold in the first Olympic 1,500-meter final at inaugural Modern Games in Athens. Pretty crazy. Way back there, boys. 1946, the 10th U.S. Masters Tournament Augusta National. Herman Kaiser wins his only major title, 1 stroke ahead of Ben Hogan. First Masters in 4 years because of the World War II. Taken in 1957, 21st U.S. Masters Tournament. Augusta Nationals, Sam Snead wins. 1963, Jack Nicklaus wins his at 23 years old. 1969, Ted Williams begins managing Washington Senators. They lose to the Yanks 8-4. April 7th, 1978, U.S. Court of Appeals, Bowie Coons voided of attempted player sales by A's owner Charlie Finley in June. 1979, Mike Bossy, we're talking about Mike Bossy a lot, scores 4 goals against the Flyers, the Philadelphia Flyers. 1996, there's cricket. Don't talk about that. And then we're going all the way to an NBA record, taken to 2019, retiring NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki. Play their final home games, both victories. Magic Johnson, sensational quits as LA Lakers president of basketball operations. Houston Rockets convert NBA record 27 3-point field goals, 149-113 win over Phoenix. April 7th, on this day in sports history. Hope you guys like this segment because I like doing it. Love you guys. God bless. And what do? You got to tip that waitress, boys.
Listen to my daddy on AJ Let's Talk Sports podcast and YouTube and subscribe. Get your sports needs at AJ Let's Talk Sports. Hope you have a good day, guys. God bless. Tip your waitress.